All right, we are on hole number 3 of the 2020 Summer Major. We're in the opening round of the Reiki division, and we are on, once again, we are on hole number 3. So, all right, students, this is your first midterm. And I'm that type of instructor. We're going to have 2 midterms. We're going to have a midterm, and then we're going to have a final. So, we're taking our midterm early. And the final is hole number 9. And it's super important. And this hole right here is hole number 8 of the Southern Pines on Golf Clash Notebook. Hole number 8. And it's super important that we get an eagle on this hole. You have to go into Golf Clash. When you're playing Golf Clash, you have to go in with the thought process that par 5s are eagle holes with an Albie opportunity. There are a handful of par 5s in the game of Golf Clash that are birdie holes with an eagle opportunity, and this is one of them. Now you can, if you've got big enough stuff and you bring out big enough stuff, you can get down on this white line and you can try and go for the green over the sand. And you can try and bounce here and then go over the sand and do the deal. You do have a shot at Albie there. I don't think it's the best shot, and it is, there are risks involved with it because when you're going over that sand, it's right there. I'm going to go, instead of the white line, I'm going to go the purple line, and I'm going to go this way. So I'm actually trying to get as low down here as I can because it makes this shot straighter as opposed to being high up here where I have to have more to get it around the bend. So if you want to take the shot through the middle, you want to be more in the middle. So it's just a straight up shot. And I'm going to do a max overpower hook. And it's super easy to find this max overpower hook. Whatever club you got, line it up where your ball guide is right up against the transition, right in this area. Where your ball guide is right along that line. Now I'm going to pull mine in just a little bit because I'm trying to get more on the right. If you want to be more in the middle, you can pretty much keep it right on that line. It's harder to get up towards the top to try and do this shot, but I'm usually either focused on one of these 2 areas. Here we go. Here we roll, rolling down the street. Let's go pick a bag. This is Big Dog, Big Tapa. Big Dog, Big Topper, and I'm getting some serious lag right here. And this is bringing out, I've got these season 23 balls. I had 10 of them, so I can use them on holes number 3 and hole number 10. It's the only real special ball that you have to use in here is on those 2 holes. And so if you've got lower developed stuff and you go, well, yo, but I don't have any of those balls. The deal is that on some of these holes, if you have lower developed equipment, you gotta enhance your equipment by bringing out a bigger ball. That's just how it works. And if you don't, it's not that you can't get the eagle. It's just that it's going to be tougher. And so that's how the deal works. Playdemic is a ball manufacturer, and they've set this stuff up so that you can compensate for those low level clubs by bringing out a bigger ball. And I have a very limited selection in here, and I hoard them until these tournaments where it's like that ball could help me. There's no guarantee, but it will at least give me some help. Because any help that you can get on hole number 3 and hole number 9, I mean, this is like your teacher letting you take some notes and bring in a piece of paper that's already got some notes written on it. And I want every single stitch of topspin I can possibly eke on, and however much side spin I can get on there. Okay, so I would normally set up right in this area, but I want to be about a ring and a half out because I'm trying to end up to the right, and I'm going to leave the wind in. And I got almost all of it. That is as far as I could pound that down there on that shot. 444. That is an awesome number. Anything over 400 and you're starting to talk business, but you really need to be down there at like 425. So anything over that, that's a monster drive. I actually, with that shot, if I had an upper developed sniper, I could have taken a sniper and gone straight at it. And I probably still could with my big dog. There is a rough bump that you can do up there if you bring the big enough stuff, or you can get over to the other side. There's a rough bump. You can also bounce it over. .407. Right at max club. Maximum side spin. Put about 1.5 backspin on it. I want it to dribble up there. It's 3/8. I think it's about 2 per ring. I'm going to just do a 2-ring pull. I'm going to put just a little teeny bit of curl. I want it to go to the left. Getting it perfect. See if we can get it to bleed up on the green and then drop down towards the hole, or if it just powers through and ends up on the fringe on the other side. All right. That's a pretty decent shot for eagle right there, though. On a hole that a lot of people aren't getting eagle on. So my opponent got down there in the range they want. And if they would have got farther forward, another 20, 30 yards, they could have got up here where they could have got their second bounce to come over, and that sniper might be a good play. But if you're bringing out a power 3 ball, you cannot mess around on this hole. You've got to bring out a big dog. And if you got an upper developed guardian, that's the way to go. That was an excellent shot from there. Nice shot. And I'm getting some serious lag. So I should have turned the game off. Should have turned it off, but I didn't. Say what, baby? Yep. All right, we got a little bit of wind action that's going to push us off just a titch. I'm going to go just on that side of the flagpole. Need to hit this perfect. I'm getting such bad lag, it's going to be impossible. Hitting it perfect. See if we can get that in the hole. Get in the hole. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Huh, Buster? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the hole. Got to get an eagle on holes 3 and 9, and it doesn't matter what you have to do to get it. You got to get them. We got to stay on that track. We have to think of this as a minimum score minus 12, because the masses are going to think of it as a minimum score minus 10, maybe picking up one or the other, minus 11, and we can be ahead of a big percentage of the people that are in our bracket. I think if you go through your bracket at the end of the opening round and you look through every player in your bracket, like how they did, I think statistically about 60% of the people that get on this hole will not get an eagle, at least. The same thing on hole number 9. So that can make a big, big difference. I got a big dog. I'm going to take the shot from over here just because I have a big dog. Be a couple rings off. Yeah, about a ring and a half off. Next curl. Just a little teeny sliver backspin. 3/4. I'm going to count it at 2 per ring. I don't know quite where it's at, so I'm just going to count that as 3/4. Hit it 1 ring great on the left, and I have more room on the left. I didn't need to put quite that much curl on it. Probably half curl, maybe between half and 3/4, somewhere in that neighborhood, 2/3. I normally get on there with one of the cool things about a big dog is it has lots of curl. It has lots of topspin, it has lots of curl, it's got lots of power, it can do all kinds of stuff. It just doesn't have any ball guide. You can deal with accuracy. What is that? It's a 2.1 per ring. You can deal with that, but the ball guide always kind of hampers you a little bit with a big dog. And that's the way I'm going at it in tournament play. In the hole. Nice shot. Nice shot. Crowd goes wild. All right, that was hole number 12 of the 2020 Summer Major in the opening round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.